Am I the asshole? For telling my sister to change her dress, wear underwear, or she is not welcome to my wedding? Link to show a similar dress. Not the asshole. She feels that I'm being unfair since I have no right to control what people wear. Actually, you do have a right, when it's your wedding, so. Oh, for crying out loud. Dress codes exist everywhere in life, and yes, the host of an event can set the dress code. Does she not have to work for a living? Not the asshole. Edit to add: not only can the host set a dress code, but a bridesmaid is required to wear the dress that the bride selects. Not the asshole. Sister's dress sounds inappropriate or at minimum stylistically clashing for the occasion. Especially for someone in the party. I don't think OP is being unreasonable here, but sister and parents sure are. My wedding will be in February 2023. Not the asshole, because I don't want to piss off a time traveler. Not the asshole. That dress is totally inappropriate for your wedding. This is also incredibly attention-seeking, and she's not the main character at your wedding. She should choose something else. Not the asshole. Just boot the drama princess from the bridal party now. She would be the type to show you a conservative dress, then waltz up the aisle in her underwear. And this is just one reason why people elope. Op. Put your foot down that your sister will not be dressing like she is going to MTV Music Awards show, or she will not be in your wedding. Because you are the damn bride, and in this case you can control what your bridal party and even guests wear. Even if your parents aren't talking to you, or don't even attend, you can still get married. And your sister can be disinvited if she doesn't behave. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. It's your wedding, it's about you, not your attention-seeking sister. Not the asshole. While she is absolutely allowed to dress however she wants, you are absolutely allowed to say who comes to your wedding. Hey OP, do you have a picture reference for the sort of dress it is? It sounds inappropriate for a wedding but would be good to see a visual. Not the asshole. She feels that I'm being unfair since I have no right to control what people wear. You don't. However, she has no right to control who your bridesmaids are or who goes to your wedding. You decide those things. Not the asshole. Part of being an adult is adhering to dress codes when you go to places. Weddings have dress codes. Your sister can adhere to the dress code or she can stay home. Not the asshole. If it was at a wedding in my family, people wouldn't be offended. They'd just laugh at how desperate she seems. Sounds like she wants to upstage you on your big day. Her dress would end up being the talking point on your wedding. Totally not acceptable. You're not the asshole. Not the asshole. There is dress codes at wedding. Unspoken dress code. Like don't wear white and don't dress like the main fucking character. Not the asshole, and it's a shame you can't get a do-over for how you described the problem with her dress. Appropriate for wedding is different than appropriate for cocktail party is more likely to be heard than indecent dress. You are not the asshole, this is your wedding and you should be. How about you buy a dress you want your sister to wear if you do not like her choice? That is, of course, if there is a need of a compromise. Otherwise, it is your wedding, you should anyway be free to invite people or not. Even when it is your sister, or mother, or anybody else. You still can get married without them. You are required attendee at your wedding, the rest are optional. The fact that your parents are willing to not speak to you over a scrap of fabric is telling. Don't feed the drama, just be calm and state the ultimatum you did previously every time it comes up, again. I am the bride, so yes, I do have primary say over what my party will be wearing to the event. We have a mixed crowd of attendees, and your outfit is inappropriate in that capacity. I want us to be well represented as a family and to make a good impression. That's it. And maybe show her some alternatives, winking face, smiley face. This is why the bride chooses the maid's dresses. Not the asshole. Sounds like your sis is being a bit precious. Not the asshole. You actually do get to tell people what to wear for your wedding. Oh look, a near identical. Am I the asshole? To yesterday. This time the sister is older than OP at 28, rather than last time's 18. The obsession with describing the sister's side boob is identical though. Not the asshole. The wedding day is a special day, more so for the bride only. Isn't it frowned up to upstage or draw attention from the bride? Not the asshole. It's a matter of common sense and decency. You don't go to a wedding half naked, period. Not the asshole. Either she dresses appropriately and is respectful, or she cannot go. Simple. What in the actual fuck is wrong with these women? It's not enough to show your tits to everyone, but you have to show them you aren't wearing undies as well. Attention seeking much. As for the parents, they're acting like children. As if they don't see an issue here. Is she the favorite? Not the asshole is the day about you and your husband or her. I wouldn't let her come even if she changed her dress. She clearly has no respect for your wedding. You don't have a right to tell what adults wear, unless it's at your wedding. Then you have every right to put in a reasonable dress code. She can't dress appropriately, then don't come. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Emo the bridegroom have every right to kinda decide what PPE can wear on their wedding, and especially about their bridesmaids' groomsmen. If the sister wants to advertise herself, she can do that somewhere else than on her sister's wedding. Also, it's up to the bridegroom who can or can't come to their wedding. It seems like your sister prioritizes herself over you. She's your sister, she should realize how big of a deal a wedding day is, and dress accordingly. Dressing how you want you can do in your own time, and it's not an a-hole move of you to ask her to dress more appropriately. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. You have been very flexible by allowing your bridesmaids to choose the style, but it stands to reason that the bride would not want her attendants to look like street walkers. You have the ultimate say. It sounds like your sister comes by her lack of good sense, honestly. Nada. You shouldn't have given away as much power by just letting the bridesmaids choose. Jealousy and attention-seeking rears its ugly head as older sister wants to steal some spotlight with a skimpy dress at your wedding. Not the asshole. While people are allowed to dress as they please, there is a limit to things as well. Not the asshole. If she were a wedding guest perhaps, but as one of your bridesmaids it's customary not to be flashier than the bride herself, and this is most definitely going to be a major distraction. Hate to tell you, but you've missed your own wedding. Not the asshole. It's your wedding, not hers. If she wants to dress like that and not respect your wishes, then she absolutely should not be in the wedding party. A wedding is the one place you can control what the bridal party wear. Did Solange write this? Not the asshole. It's your wedding. Guess what? You absolutely can tell her what to wear. If it was a different event, then you've got no chance of dictating what she can wear. Not the asshole. Where did she even get such a dress? Seriously doubt it was somewhere marketed in the bridesmaid dress direction. Not the asshole. You screwed up by not being more specific, I guess, or in assuming that your sister would have a modicum of decency or deference. You don't mention, but I am 99% sure your sister is not married. Your wedding is making her feel like an old maid, and she is determined to advertise for the open position. Not the asshole. It's your wedding. You can dictate pretty much anything. Not the asshole. I'm usually very let people wear what they're comfortable in. Especially dealing with purity culture PTSD. But it's also really important to dress appropriately for the occasion. I have a good idea of the style of dress because I wear very similar going out with my cousin to gay bars. And I'm intentionally looking sexy, skanky, and hoping to attract a pretty lesbian. For my brother's wedding I checked with his wife to make sure she was okay with the floor-length selkie dress I liked. Because it was important that while it fit the color, she was okay with it. Not the asshole. This dress sounds like a dress for an after party if you have one. Not for the wedding itself.